Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your body isn't quite keeping up with your spirit? Like your mind still wants to walk the long way home, but your legs are telling you to take the shortcut? If so, you're not alone, and you're certainly not imagining things. After 60, many people begin to notice subtle changes that can be hard to put into words at first. You might feel a little weaker when carrying groceries. Or maybe it's gotten harder to stand up from the couch without using your hands. These small shifts are often the early whispers of something called sarcopenia, a natural part of aging where muscle mass slowly fades over time. But here's the good news. Losing muscle doesn't have to be your destiny. In fact, did you know that you can actually rebuild and protect muscle just by adding the right foods to your plate? That's right. No expensive supplements. No grueling workouts at the gym. Just simple, wholesome foods, many of them probably already in your kitchen. So today, we're going to talk about how seniors like you can fight back against muscle loss using natural, delicious superfoods. Stick with me, because what you eat could be the difference between staying strong and independent or needing support with daily tasks. Let's start by understanding what's really going on. Sarcopenia isn't just about aging, it's also about inflammation, hormones, and nutrient deficiencies. As we grow older, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing and using protein. We also tend to eat less, move less, and recover more slowly. Over time, muscle breaks down faster than it builds back up. But here's where food becomes powerful. Certain superfoods are packed with nutrients that stimulate muscle repair, reduce inflammation, and even activate the hormones involved in muscle building. And the best part? You don't need to be a nutritionist to use them, you just need to know which ones work and how to make them part of your day. Let's start with one of the simplest yet most powerful foods, eggs. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Aren't eggs bad for cholesterol? That's an old myth that's long been debunked. In fact, eggs are one of the most complete sources of protein on the planet. Just one egg gives you all 9 essential amino acids. Those are the building blocks your muscles need to stay firm and strong. And they're especially helpful for seniors because eggs are soft, easy to cook, and incredibly versatile. Scrambled for breakfast, boiled as a snack, or added to a salad, there's no wrong way to eat them. What makes eggs even more magical is that they also contain leucine, a powerful amino acid that directly triggers muscle growth. Imagine that every bite helping you reclaim your strength. But let's not stop at eggs. There's another humble food that packs a punch: Greek yogurt. This creamy treat isn't just for millennials, it's a muscle-building marvel for anyone over 60. Why? Because it contains double the protein of regular yogurt and is rich in calcium and probiotics. The protein feeds your muscles, the calcium supports your bones, and the probiotics keep your digestion humming along, which is essential for absorbing the nutrients you need. If you're someone who struggles with appetite in the morning or doesn't feel like cooking a full meal, Greek yogurt can be a lifesaver. Add a handful of berries, a sprinkle of flax seeds, and a drizzle of honey, and you've got yourself a muscle-friendly breakfast in under 5 minutes. Speaking of flax seeds, let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard they're good for your heart, but did you know they also play a major role in preventing muscle loss? As we age, inflammation becomes a quiet thief in the night, robbing us of strength without much warning. Omega-3s are like the body's firefighters. They calm the inflammation, improve muscle function, and may even enhance how your body responds to exercise. You can get them from flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, and especially fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. If you're not a fan of seafood, a daily tablespoon of ground flaxseed stirred into yogurt or oatmeal is a fantastic plant-based option. Now, let me ask you this. When was the last time you had a bowl of lentil soup or a handful of chickpeas? Because legumes like lentils, black beans, and chickpeas are an unsung hero when it comes to fighting sarcopenia. They're loaded with plant-based protein, fiber, iron, and complex carbs that give you lasting energy. But more than that, they keep your blood sugar stable, and that's crucial. Fluctuating blood sugar can lead to fatigue and poor muscle recovery. By adding beans to your meals, you're not only supporting your muscles, but you're also stabilizing your energy, so you feel more like yourself again. I want to take a moment here to remind you it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. If you swap out processed foods for whole, nutrient-rich options a little at a time, your body will notice. You'll notice. You might feel more energized when you wake up. You might notice you can carry more groceries, walk a little longer, or even sleep better. Because that's what these foods do. They don't just build muscle, they build resilience. They give your body the tools it needs to fight back, gently but powerfully, against the slow tide of aging. And while we're on the topic of plant power, let's not forget one of nature's most powerful green gifts, spinach. You've heard of Popeye, right? Well, there's some truth to that cartoon. Spinach is rich in magnesium, potassium, and nitrates, all of which are essential for muscle function. Magnesium helps muscles relax and contract properly. Potassium keeps your nerves communicating with your muscles. And nitrates? They improve blood flow, which means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients during movement. Toss a handful of spinach into your smoothie. Wilt it into soups or stews. Add it to your omelet. However you enjoy it, know this: you're not just eating vegetables, you're investing in your strength. Now, before we move on, let me ask you something that might sound simple, but could make a world of difference. Are you drinking enough water? It may surprise you, but even mild dehydration can weaken muscle performance. Muscles are about 75% water. Without enough hydration, they become stiff, tired, and prone to cramps. Seniors often lose their sense of thirst, so even if you're not feeling thirsty, your body could still be running low. A good rule of thumb is to sip water regularly throughout the day. Add lemon or cucumber slices if you need a little flavor. And remember, staying hydrated isn't just about preventing headaches or fatigue. It's about keeping your muscles elastic, efficient, and strong. Feeling tired all the time? This could be the reason, and it's not what you think. When your muscles are dehydrated, they can't perform at their best, even with all the right foods. So drink up. It's one of the easiest and most overlooked ways to support your muscle health. Now that we've covered some of the most powerful everyday foods: eggs, Greek yogurt, omega-3s, legumes, spinach, and hydration, it's time to go even deeper into the world of healing through nutrition, because food doesn't just feed your body, it feeds your future. Now that we've started tapping into the incredible power of protein-rich superfoods like wild-caught salmon and the humble egg, let's keep this momentum going. Because the truth is, sarcopenia doesn't wait. Muscle loss isn't something that suddenly hits one day. It sneaks up, slowly replacing strength with stiffness, confidence with caution. But here's the thing. You're not helpless. Not even close. And the next superfood on our list proves just how powerful nature's pharmacy can be. Let's talk about Greek yogurt. But not just any yogurt, I mean the thick, creamy kind that's unsweetened and packed with protein. You see, Greek yogurt is a powerhouse for building muscle, and it's also easy on the stomach. Many seniors find it easier to digest than milk, especially those with a bit of lactose sensitivity. A single serving can give you 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, and that's before you even add anything to it. Now, here's a quick tip to turn it into a muscle-building breakfast or snack that actually excites your taste buds. Scoop in a handful of blueberries rich in antioxidants to fight inflammation and sprinkle on some chia seeds for omega-3s and fiber. What you're doing there isn't just creating a tasty treat. You're creating a trifecta of muscle protection, anti-aging power, and digestive support. Have you ever felt like breakfast doesn't really fill you up anymore? Or maybe you find yourself reaching for snacks just an hour after eating. That could be your body telling you it needs real nourishment, not empty calories, but nutrient-dense foods that give your muscles what they crave. Greek yogurt with toppings like berries and seeds is one way to do that. And the beauty of it? It doesn't require cooking or preparation skills. Just open, scoop, and enjoy. Now, moving into another surprising muscle-saving food, one that's probably already in your pantry. Lentils. These tiny legumes are one of the most underrated foods out there. They're rich in plant-based protein, fiber, and essential minerals like iron and magnesium, which your muscles and nervous system absolutely depend on. Think about this. As we age, digestion slows down, and our ability to absorb certain nutrients declines. Lentils step in to fill that gap. They're gentle on the stomach and packed with slow-digesting carbs that help stabilize blood sugar, and yes, that matters for muscle health too. Blood sugar spikes and crashes can increase inflammation and weaken your overall metabolic strength, which directly impacts your muscle mass. The next time you're planning dinner, try a lentil stew with carrots, celery, garlic, and a dash of turmeric. Not only will your taste buds thank you, but your body will too. And don't let anyone fool you. You don't have to be a chef to make lentils delicious. A simple pot with broth and spices goes a long way. You might be wondering, is it really enough? Can these foods truly make a difference? Let me tell you, yes. One study found that older adults who ate more plant-based proteins and omega-3 rich foods experienced less age-related muscle loss and had better mobility over time. This isn't just a theory. It's science-backed and proven. Speaking of science, did you know that leafy greens like spinach and kale contain a special compound called nitrates? These natural chemicals help improve blood flow, and that means more oxygen and nutrients get delivered straight to your muscles. Better circulation helps you recover faster after activity and maintain your strength, even when you're not moving as much. And here's something you might not expect. Some researchers believe that regularly eating nitrate-rich foods like arugula, beet greens, and spinach may help reduce the risk of falls. Why? Because they support better muscle tone and coordination. So next time you make a salad, toss in some arugula or baby spinach. Better yet, salt them lightly in olive oil and garlic for a warm dish that pairs beautifully with just about anything. You see, building strength in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s isn't about lifting heavy weights at the gym. It starts in the kitchen. Every bite is a signal to your body, a message that says, we're not done. We're just getting started. And that brings me to another hidden gem, pumpkin seeds. Yes, pumpkin seeds. Also known as pepitas, these little green seeds are brimming with magnesium, iron, protein, and zinc. They help support muscle contractions, energy production, and even testosterone levels, a hormone that's essential for muscle maintenance, even in women. You can sprinkle them on salads, mix them into your yogurt, or just snack on a handful in the afternoon instead of reaching for cookies or chips. Not only do they help you feel full longer, but they also give your body that steady stream of nutrients it needs to keep rebuilding muscle tissue, especially when paired with physical movement. And speaking of snacking, let's not ignore how powerful smart snacking can be in fighting sarcopenia. So many people over 60 skip meals or go long stretches without protein, only to binge on empty carbs in the evening. That's a big mistake, and it's one of the most common reasons older adults experience muscle decline faster than expected. Here's a gentle reminder. Your body needs consistent fuel throughout the day, and the quality of that fuel matters more now than ever. So the next time you're planning your meals, ask yourself, does this help my muscles or hurt them? It's not about perfection, it's about intention. And when you make even a small shift, like adding Greek yogurt instead of sweet pastries, or enjoying lentils instead of white rice, your body starts responding. You may notice better energy, less stiffness, more confidence when walking or standing. Have you ever felt like getting out of a chair was harder than it used to be? Or maybe climbing stairs leaves you slightly winded. That's not just aging, that's often a sign your muscles aren't getting the nutrients they need. And the good news? You can do something about it. Starting today. You don't need expensive supplements or gym memberships. You don't need complicated diets or 12-step programs. All you need is a few key foods, consistently enjoyed and gently supported by a little movement, a short walk, some light stretching, maybe some balance work. And remember, you're not doing this to look like a bodybuilder. You're doing this so you can carry your groceries without effort, so you can play with your grandchildren without aches, so you can live with dignity, strength, and joy. You deserve that. You've earned that. Let's keep this journey going, because there are still more superfoods I want to share with you, ones that not only preserve your muscles, but also protect your heart, your brain, and your bones all at once. Let's begin with a food that often gets overlooked, but should absolutely be a regular guest on your plate: quinoa. Yes, quinoa, not a grain, but a seed. It's naturally gluten-free, high in fiber, rich in iron, and contains all 9 essential amino acids. That makes it one of the few plant-based foods that's a complete protein, something crucial for seniors fighting sarcopenia. But here's what makes quinoa truly special. It digests slowly. That means it helps stabilize your blood sugar, sustain your energy, and provide a steady flow of amino acids to your muscles. You can use it instead of white rice, mix it into salads, or serve it warm as a base for roasted vegetables and lean proteins like grilled chicken or chickpeas. You may not notice it right away, but over time, these swaps matter. They add up to greater muscle retention, improved stamina, and even better brain clarity. Speaking of clarity, let's talk nuts, specifically almonds and walnuts. These are some of the best snacks you can choose, and not just because of their protein content. They're rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your muscles from oxidative stress, which increases as we age. But that's not all. Walnuts, in particular, are high in ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that supports anti-inflammatory processes, a key factor in preventing muscle breakdown and joint discomfort. Just a small handful per day, 7 to 10 walnuts, can make a real difference. And almonds? They also help regulate blood sugar and contain magnesium, which is vital for proper muscle function and recovery. Now, if you've been wondering about beverages, there's one in particular I'd love for you to try: bone broth. This is an ancient remedy, making a well-deserved comeback in modern health circles. Bone broth is rich in collagen, glycine, proline, and gelatin, nutrients that support not just joint health, but also muscle repair and gut function. For seniors, where digestion can be more sluggish and protein absorption less efficient, bone broth is an incredibly soothing way to deliver key amino acids without overwhelming the stomach. Whether sipped warm from a mug or used as a base for soups or cooking grains, it's a gentle powerhouse. Want an extra tip? Add a pinch of turmeric and black pepper to your broth. This enhances anti-inflammatory effects and gives your body another layer of protection. Now, I know we've covered quite a few foods by now: salmon, eggs, lentils, Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds, leafy greens, quinoa, walnuts, and more. But here's the truth. Food is just one part of the puzzle. To make all this work for your body, you must pair it with movement, even just a little. When you walk, stretch, or perform gentle strength training exercises, you're sending a message to your body. Hey, we're using these muscles, keep them strong. Without movement, even the best foods can't prevent muscle decline. But combine the two, nutrition and motion, and that's where the magic happens. So, here's what I encourage you to do starting this week. Begin each morning with a protein-rich breakfast, Greek yogurt with seeds and berries. Or scrambled eggs with sautéed spinach. Add in muscle-supporting snacks between meals, a handful of almonds or a small bowl of lentils with olive oil. Aim for at least 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, more if you're active. Choose whole and processed foods that deliver nutrients your muscles actually use. And most importantly, move. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be consistent. Even a 15-minute walk, light resistance training with bands, or chair yoga can enhance how your body uses the nutrients you feed it. And here's the best part. The benefits go far beyond muscles. When you nourish your body in this way, you're also protecting your bones and joints, supporting your heart and brain health, reducing inflammation, enhancing your sleep, and preserving your independence. That's not just a meal plan, that's a life plan. So, wherever you are on your health journey, whether you're just beginning or picking it back up after a setback, know this. It's never too late. Your body is listening. Every bite, every step, every positive decision sends a signal. I choose strength. I choose vitality. I choose me. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are not too old to change. You are capable, and you are just getting started. I want to share something truly special with you. A sample meal plan, simple, practical, and designed specifically to help you prevent muscle loss naturally, day by day. It's not a strict diet, nor does it require expensive ingredients. Everything revolves around the same superfoods we've talked about before, this time applied directly to your daily routine. Imagine starting your day with a gentle, nourishing breakfast. A warm bowl of oatmeal cooked with almond milk, topped with a spoonful of chia seeds, banana slices, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Not only is it delicious, but it also provides plant-based protein, fiber, magnesium, and essential amino acids to kickstart your body's muscle-building process. Prefer something different? Try a smoothie made with spinach, soy milk, avocado, and flax seeds. It's a refreshing option that reduces silent inflammation, one of the hidden culprits behind age-related muscle loss. By lunchtime, a simple dish like grilled salmon with lemon and garlic, served with steamed sweet potatoes and a plate of greens drizzled with extra virgin olive oil, can make a powerful difference. It's easy to prepare but rich in protein, omega-3s, potassium, and antioxidants. If you don't eat fish, swap in lightly pan-fried tofu or sautéed shiitake mushrooms with ginger. Both are excellent sources of lysine, a key amino acid for muscle repair. In the afternoon, instead of strong tea or sugary snacks, go for a small bowl of plain Greek yogurt with berries and a few walnuts. Yogurt supports gut health, helping your body absorb protein and B vitamins more effectively. And berries, like blueberries and strawberries, are packed with anthocyanins, natural compounds that support blood flow, reduce inflammation, and protect muscle tissue. For dinner, you don't need a heavy meal. A bowl of pumpkin soup made with red lentils, topped with toasted sunflower seeds, is warm, satisfying, and easy on the digestive system. If you're still hungry, add half an avocado rich in healthy fats that stabilize blood sugar and reduce visceral fat. As you can see, Each meal doesn't have to be complicated. Just by being intentional with your choices balancing proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbs, you're creating a daily diet that naturally supports muscle health. And if you're thinking, I know what to eat, but I often forget or don't feel like cooking, try this. Print out the sample meal plan I've prepared. It's linked below and stick it on your fridge. Every morning, just glance at it and decide what you'll make that day. And if you enjoy more flexibility, the plan also includes a simple 7-day tracker. Just check off each meal you complete. You'll find yourself more aware, more confident, and more motivated to stay on track. There's a saying, muscle is the currency of longevity after age 60. Every gram of muscle you preserve is a step closer to independence, stability, and a life full of vitality. And food, when chosen wisely, is your most loyal companion on this journey. And you are not alone. Millions of older adults worldwide are gradually shifting to a lifestyle rooted in nutrition and grounded in mindful movement. They start with small changes, a healthy breakfast, a glass of warm lemon water in the morning, or a gentle stretch upon waking. Over time, these little habits create a truly different life. So if you've made it this far into the video, I believe you are ready to begin that journey to no more waiting. Download the meal plan. Pick one meal to start with, cook it, and enjoy it. Then let me know in the comments below how you felt afterward. I read every comment and will share more suggestions and meal ideas if you need them. And if this video has been helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it, a friend, a loved one, anyone who's also seeking energy, strength, and trust in their aging body. Aging does not steal your strength, only unhealthy habits do. And you, through every meal and every small step, have the power to reclaim your body and your vitality. Wishing you a strong, vibrant, and joy-filled journey starting from within.